Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to pose your rigs for your GFX in Blender. So yeah, let's get it. As you guys know, the posing of your rig is an extremely important factor in having a good GFX. And to do this, we want to learn how to make our rigs look as natural as possible in their positions. So here, as you guys can see, I have 3 rigs that I posed specifically for this video. All of these poses were extremely easy and you could definitely do them yourself. Obviously, you can pose the GFX for your rigs however you want, but this video is to just give you some tips on how you could better your other poses. Let's start off with talking about a natural stance. I have one rig sitting on a bench and then the other 2 look like they're in the middle of a fight. As you guys can see, all of these rigs are in a pretty natural stance that you would probably do in real life. And really, that's the key to posing. Let's talk about the rig sitting on the bench for example. I was able to easily form and pose the rig around the bench to make it seem very clean and smooth. But yeah, next we're going to be talking about hand and finger placement. This is a very simple tip that can make your posing way better. I see a lot of GFXs that could be really good, but the finger and hand placement is just off. And I do get a question about it a lot. So to do this and actually pose the fingers and the hands, we're going to go in pose mode, click this little star by whichever arm you want to pose the fingers on. Then you're going to click item on the top right and go all the way down to the properties tab. It might be closed to just open it, and we have to click finger bones. Your finger bones are probably going to be at 0, that's why you don't see any. But once you click it to 1, then you see the lines around the fingers, which lets you adjust them. Now you can make your rigs hold different props, and also you can ball them into fists like I did here. Lastly, we're going to talk about feet placement. I wanted to bring this up real quick because it's a very cool feature that I found. But it's kind of hard for me to explain it, so I'm going to just show it to you guys. We're going to go back in pose mode, but instead of clicking the star by the arm, we're going to click the star by the leg. And we're going to do the same process, go to the top right in item, and then go down to the properties tab. It might be closed, so just open it again. And then you can click fancy feet. Pretty much what this does is you don't really have to adjust your feet individually. It kind of moves depending on the angle you put your knee at, or different segments of the leg in general. So like if you move it out, as you can see now the foot's sticking out. If you move it back, now it's like all scrunched up. And I'm going to show you guys that it doesn't work when you don't have fancy feet on. So we're going to click that, the star again. I'm going to press 0, and now look at the difference. The foot doesn't move. To adjust the foot, you'd have to do it individually. I don't know how useful this feature will be to you guys, but sometimes it does help in trying to get that natural look. Or if you just don't feel like positioning the foot individually, it'll definitely help. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it does help you guys out when you're posing your GFX. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments and I'll be sure to answer. But yeah, like and subscribe.